EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Banff Springs in Alberta, Canada, live third-round coverage of the Alberta Open. Rich Lerner here in our tower overlooking the 18th green. Frank Novello is by my side. Out on the course, we've got Nota Begay III and Iona Stephen as we check the Saturday leaderboard. Our leader here on Saturday is our featured golfer. His cushion is a full 4 shots as he gets set to tee off. So here on this Saturday, Frank, our featured golfer in the lead yet again in what has already been an amazing first season of the PGA Tour. Now, obviously there's still a long way to go in this tournament. It is not in the win column yet. But Frank, when you talk about rookie seasons, this is definitely one of the best in recent memory, isn't it?
Without doubt, Rich. I think Rookie of the Year, that's done and dusted. What the players trying to do right now is just elevate themselves in a position on the FedEx Cup, make the Tour Championship, and really just kickstart what should be, judging by what we've seen this year, an amazing career.
Okay, sensible play right there, and that one on deck. 12 feet still to go. That one just gonna sneak on by. Safely in. It's a par here at first. And he'll maintain that 4-shot lead. So, Frank, a par 4 to open, and we back it up with a relatively short par 3.
This green's surrounded by 6 bunkers. Green also shaped slightly towards the player's left, so just keep your eye on that depending on where the flag is.
Frank landed it on the green.
It was never going to stop.
No chance. Ooh, good speed there. That'll leave just a couple of feet. That finished off for par here at the second, and he'll remain 4 clear of the field. So par 4 to open, then a par 3, and now Frank here at the third, a par 5 at 528 yards.
And you get to see everything very early on in the round. Dogleg left first hole, par 3 second, and now a long dogleg right, par 5. With a good tee shot, though, you can definitely reach this hole in 2.
Oh, that was a beautiful golf swing right there. Everything working in harmony and a great result in the fairway. definitely within range of getting home in two. This, his second. Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there and got it to stop. Home in two on the par 5. Doesn't look like a lot of movement to this one. It's for eagle. Oh yeah, that's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for eagle 3. Superb. Now to another par 3. This is the 4th hole, 192 yards, way down the hill.
It's going to play closer to 170 yards, Rich. You're going to have to reduce that distance by at least a couple of clubs. And consequently, if you hit one hanging up in the air, if you get a breeze that goes through that valley, it's going to start to sort of move that ball around. So just keep your eyes open there where that breeze is coming from.
Boy, just far too strong with a tee shot there, and this winds up flying the green. Second shot now, here at the par 3. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4. And that's going to keep this large lead right where it is. Well, again, Frank, we get that good mix of holes here. We've had a couple of par 3s, a short par 5, and that opening par 4. Now at the 5th hole, 424-yard par 4.
The first bunker on the right, not really in play for the good players. Just be a little cognizant of that one on the left side, depending on what club you want to hit off the tee. Ideally, that line is the 3rd bunker, the one in the distance. That's a good line off the tee here.
I'll tell you what, that swing, absolutely perfect, and a good result as well. This game not just about length, it's about putting the ball in the right position, and that's what he's done. Really a good opportunity to make a birdie. Let's see what he can do from 87 yards, second shot.
Good approach shot, and birdie putt coming up. That approach shot just a little right, little short.
We turn to Notabegay III for this look at birdie.
And he's got to be happy where this ball went up. Just slightly uphill, looks almost dead straight.
Oh, yes, plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he moves to 21 under par. Frank, the 6th here at Banff Springs, a good little hole, isn't it?
It is very tempting, very easy to sort of just stand up there and wail away with the driver and get caught. This is a generous fairway. You can hit any club down there and you're not going to have a problem with a second shot. So it's just trying to find a yardage that you're comfortable with.
That is made to measure right there, right in the center of the fairway. The big drive got him here. Now a short one for his second. Nothing wrong with that. Inside of 5 feet. Nicely done. This only about 5 feet for birdie. Yeah, well done. It's back-to-back birdies here on this front side. And that means he'll get it to 22 under par. Well, Frank, how about this hole? 602 yards, a par 5, although I guess I shouldn't be that surprised. It's 602 yards these days for a long hitter.
What do you say? It's a drive and a 7 iron?
That's a mid-range par 5.
Well, yeah, 2 woods, the longer hitters will definitely get at home there, especially in good conditions. But bunker down the left, avoid that, carry that, and...
That is so well done, just generating so much torque through the swing. High launch angle. That was just about perfect.
I dare say a touch too aggressive. Trying to fly it all the way and expect it to hold. It is very ambitious. Look what's happened.
Not quite on in 2. Here's the third from the greenside bunker. Yeah, big explosion. Got it to stop quickly, and that will be a birdie opportunity coming up. Brushed in. It is a birdie here at 7. And he's going to move to 23 under par. Now to hole number 8. It's another par 3 with some water, Frank, only 150 yards. This is the shortest hole in the golf course.
But distance control is still very important here. If you can get the right distance, you could perhaps aim 10 or 15 feet left of the flag. You're only going to have a 10 or 15 foot putt. So just think of that. Water on the right there, maybe just aim a little further to the left. You can still make birdie.
All right, you take those all day long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up. Now this for another birdie. Nope. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll remain well in control of this tournament. Just love the variety here on the front side, Frank, coming off that short par 3 8th. Now we go to another par 5 to round out the side, 501 yards.
And the third par 5, an interesting front 9 here. 3 par 5s, 3 par 3s and 3 par 4s. This one not the longest par 5, but still reachable. This one you have to be a little bit careful though. This is probably the toughest driving hole on the front 9 with regard to par 5s.
That's the kind of swing you want to break down and study. Perfect tempo on the backswing, club head pointing to the target, and then just an explosion through impact. Very well done. Now a big spot here for something good. This is a short second to the par 5. What a good shot that is. Home and 2 on the par 5. Remember, made eagle earlier in the round, Frank. Now maybe a chance for a second.
I know we can't call it a double eagle, but talk about aggression in these par 5s. Way to stand up there and just hit the shot.
What a putt there. A second eagle of the round, no less. He has been on his game so far. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports. We are back on this beautiful day here at Banff Springs in the Canadian Rockies. Set to kick off all the action on the back 9. The 10th begin with a par 3, Frank, 218 yards.
And I have no idea why this is called Little Bow, because over 200 yards, you really have to bow up with this tee shot here, that's for sure. Bending there, you need something that comes out of the gate very, very straight and with a decent height on it as well if you want to land on that left side of the green and make it stop.
And that one not going to wind up on the green, but still in a halfway decent spot. Just got to cut the legs out from under this one. It's his second. And that, not really the best of chips right there.
I was expecting something sort of tap-in range, but that is anything but.
Safely in. It's a par here at the 10th. He's going to maintain that substantial lead. So off the long par 3 10th, we are at the 11th hole, 417-yard par 4, Frank.
It looks like a straightaway par 4, Rich, but if anything, the hole actually bends to the left, and you really want to follow that natural contour of that. Just sort of draw it off those bunkers on the right, or just simply carry it over the ones on the left. But ideally down the left side, it avoids that pine tree that's further down.
Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. 75 yards, the distance remaining here for his second to this par 4. Okay, on the putting surface, but work to do from there. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yeah, I don't see a whole lot of break in this overall. Distance very important. It might be one of those putts, hit it firm, you take the break out altogether.
Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11. He'll remain at 25 under. Here at the 12th, par 4, 442 yards. Frank, what's ahead?
This one's called Big Boat. Hole's certainly a lot longer than the 10th hole, which is Little Boat. Doglegs to the player's right, a couple of bunkers down the left side. That first bunker on the left shouldn't be too much of a problem to carry. But once again, even though the hole bends to the right, you'd like to be down the opposite side of the fairway, which is the left. Once again, another great tee shot. I'm starting to wonder how low can you go? And the driving has been simply superb.
Noticeable breeze coming right to left as he eyes his second.
Well, the ball is on the green. That's about all I can say with that. With a short wedge in hand, you'd expect that certainly be much closer than that.
No missteps there. It is a par here at 12. And he'll remain at 25 under. Well, Frank, here's another pretty long par 3, the 13th here at Banff Springs, 225 yards. What's the right play?
Well, unless they have that flag all the way in the back, that first 2/3 of the green is just like a nice big circle. You hit it anywhere on that, you can have a putt of some 20, 25 feet maximum for birdie.
A very sensible play there, right in the middle of the green. Chance now for another birdie.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, safely in for par here at 13, and he'll remain right where he is. Frank, this par 4 14th hole at about 440 yards will test you all the way up to that green, won't it?
Yeah, it certainly will. It just looks like you should bash it over those bunkers down the left side, but the green pitches from left to right, so the best access is actually down the right side, coming in from that sort of right line. So don't be fooled here.
Oh, that is squeezing every inch of distance out of the golf swing. That was as powerful as you're going to see. Pin in the back left today as he'll stare down this second to the par 4. Okay, center of the green, a good safe shot. Surprised he's not taking driver out for this one. Is a long ways away, though it is for birdie. Okay, good putt, and a par here at 14. And he'll stay right where he is. Now to the 15th tee, and Frank, this looks like a fun shot to hit.
It won't play its full yardage because of that elevated tee, but a good one out here. We might see one of those 350, 360 plus yard drives.
Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. A left to right breeze, something to consider here as he eyes this second shot. Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15. And he'll remain right where he is. Moving on to number 16 now. It's a par 4, 414 yards. And Frank, what are we looking at here?
It's another hole that'll favour a nice sort of high draw off the tee. It'll set up that second shot to a green that has got several different levels on it. Well, that drive was enormous. I know it's in the rough, but that is long.
Ball appears to be sitting up here in the rough at the 16th hole. Decent lie, but you just won't be able to get it to spin. See what he can do now with this, his second shot.
In my book, that's a good shot. You could really aim at the middle of just about every single green. If you did it all day long, some of those would finish up close, and you'd have plenty of birdie putts.
Just a touch firm there. That'll be about 3-4 feet coming back. Okay, didn't want to let that one get away. It is a par here at 16, and he'll stay right where he is. Just 2 holes left here at Banff Springs, and Frank, another par 4. This one short, 374 yards.
It is. It's named Sarcee, which is a tribute to the Indian tribes here and the First Nations of Canada. So just think about that when you're teeing it off here on what is not an overly difficult par 4. Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though.
Now this, for another birdie. Oh, finishing strong. That's in for birdie here at 17. And with that, his score moves to 26 under par. Here we are at the 18th at Banff Springs, 578-yard par 5. Frank, did you like to finish a round with a par 5?
Certainly if I could birdie it, that's for sure. And there's a good chance here at 18 you can, but there's bunkers galore. They're all in play for various standards of play. But the reward is if you can pump one down the middle of the fairway there, and then you reduce this par 5 to simply a drive and an iron.
Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. Great way to finish off the final approach shot with a birdie opportunity. Yeah, that's how to end it. Back-to-back birdies at 17 and 18. That will be a third-round score of 62. That's some terrific playing. So a final look at the leaderboard, and this has just been a runaway so far. Our featured golfer miles in front with 18 left to play.
I'm still scratching my head trying to find the difference between, a featured player and the rest of the field, but it's just better off the tee, better approach shots, better putting, different league.
So for Frank Nobilo, Nota Begay III, and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour Golf.